Hello and welcome to my short tips and tricks video series. As you might already know, applying a thread with the thread command in CATIA does not visually represent the grooves inside the thread. So today we'll learn how to represent a geometrically accurate thread. So we start by designing the head of the screw. We'll try this one as a hexagon. We will be modeling a M10 screw. This should be around 10 millimeters. Oh, no, that's too much. Let's go with 6. An M10 screw will actually have a 10 millimeter outside diameter. You can find the specifications and dimensions of the thread online. It is a standard. So we go with the outside diameter of 10 millimeters. Usually these screws have some kind of a dog point here. So we do a chamfer to simulate that. We go to length. It's 2 millimeters. Sorry, 2 millimeters by, let's see, 5 is the dog point. We need to do a sweep around this head. So usually the screws have something like a little feature here. So to do that, we need to pick a point, pick a plane where the hex is, it has two parallel sides. We create a sketch and we draw a line here. Not sure what are the exact specifications of these lines, but let's go with 10 millimeters, 10 degrees, and then we need to constrain this line to this point, like that. So when we sweep it around, it'll just cut these corners where it protrudes around. So now we go to the groove command. We pick the axis of the sketch as this axis, and we see that this is the other way around, so that's not good. We go to reverse side, and this is exactly what we want. Yep, good. Now comes the hard part. We need to design the groove. To do that, we will start by creating a helix. You can find that in the generative shape design workbench. You need to switch that. Go to the helix command. It's here with the spline, together with the spline. Click on the helix. It needs a starting point. So in order to create a starting point, we can either create a sketch somewhere on the surface, or we can just create a point. So we have the point command. Let's see what kind of axis. It's on the x-axis. We need to go 5 millimeters, which is half the diameter of the screw, and move it a bit forward. Sorry, no, we need to move it in this direction. So we start the thread somewhere around here. Good. We hit the helix command, choose the starting point, and the axis is the z-axis, as you can see. We can choose the pitch. Usually it's 1.5 according to the standard for coarse pitch. We have to put this helix, we have to make it longer than the screw. Click OK. Now all we need to do is switch back to the part design. We have to create a plane normal to this curve. We click the curve and then we click the point. And here we will start drawing our profile. So for our profile, you'll have to take my word for it because I've done the calculations. If not, you can always do it yourself. So we have something like this. A metric profile is sort of a triangle. This is supposed to be a construction element, I think. Yeah. And this dimension is going to be exactly 4.35. Good. This is, I think it's 1/4 of the pitch. 1.5 divided by 4, that is 0.35. We need this to be centered on this point, so we do this. We create a line here, we snap onto the center point here, we go up, it snaps a horizontal line, and then we constrain this line to this point. Coincidence. Now all we need to do is tie this together to create a closed profile. I don't think this is actually necessary, but it's always better to have closed profiles. This needs to be, oops, sorry, this needs to be vertical. This angle is, according to the standard, 60 millimeters, and this should be symmetrical, allowed symmetry line. This. Good. This one is not important. We just don't want it to jump up and down. Good. And now what we need to do is create a groove. And first of all, we need to check this. This is 1.5. Sorry. This actually here is not doesn't have a point. It needs to be something like a radius. So something like this. Now we exit the sketch, and then we create our slot. We select our profile sketch as our sketch as the profile, and we select our helix as the center curve. Now we have to select the reference surface as this one, so that it keeps it nice and angled, and then we click OK. And there you go. Now we have our very first metric thread. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you next time.